Welcome to the Patient Man channel. My name's Chris. I am a 37 this year in October, year-old male who had my own struggles in life, who wanted to start this platform to be able to give men a voice, to allow men to have a voice, be heard, be seen, be understood. As I know myself that sometimes that doesn't happen. And that's unfortunately no one else's fault except our own. I've just got a few dot points today because I want to make sure that I cover everything. Why I'm doing this is specifically what I said, is just for that man, for any man too. Not just certain men or men who are nearly, close to working through things, and it's for the man who's down, he's got his ass in the corner and doesn't feel like there is anywhere to be or belong anywhere, or just feels alone in a world full of busy, moving parts and people everywhere, and yet we still feel disconnected and alone. So it's for that sort of man that I'm catering for all men. I'm going to give all the information I know. I'm not a guru and I'm not a specialty in anything in the world. I'm just me, and I've got a lot of love to give, and I've experienced a fair few things in my life, and I would like to think that I've got some knowledge to be able to pass on or help men and give men a space to be able to be vulnerable, be able to talk through things. A typical trait that us men have is sort of closing the mouth and shoving it down as far as we can. And I've personally seen in myself, I've seen the repercussions of that. And in other men, I've seen the repercussions in that, and they don't usually end up that good. Unfortunately, it's really sad. We lose a lot of men every year to this, and it's something I would like to, a movement that I'd like to change. I'd love to be able to let men, be masculine, be strong, be creative, be heard, be seen, and be a good husband. And a good partner is really important. A good son, a good dad. And I hope some of the tools that I have can help. Some of the things I'm going to do on this channel are really important to me. The correlation between exercise and mental health. I'm currently studying a Bachelor of Clinical Exercise Physiology. I am 3 years in now. I've nearly finished my third year this year, and it's been amazing. I absolutely love it. That's my passion. And I've used exercise my whole life for emotional regulation and just for general physical movement, and I've never realised the importance of it up until I've really delved into this work for men and for my own mental health. So that's one part of me that I absolutely love. And I want to share as much knowledge as I have possible. Is it always going to be right? Don't know, probably not. But I'm going to encourage everyone, and I want to encourage everyone to just get moving. And it will help, it really does. I'm also want to look into, so I'm going to be doing gym sessions in the gym with Chrisso, instructional, and talking about how certain things, whatever flies. I'm a very flowy sort of person, so whatever happens, happens, to be honest with you. Very raw editing. I'm just going to be just making it as personal as I can and also relatable. So there'll be gym sessions with me. I'm going to do beach sessions like this. I want to have sessions where I want to incorporate stillness. I really want men to understand that and really hear that it's super important for stillness. The hardest thing in life at the moment is being able to sit still and just be, with no mind, no thoughts, no self. Just be and watch, observe, be curious, and not have to always do. As men, we always think we have to do. And sometimes, well, in my case, not sometimes, always, a man who is patient and a man who is present has got 10 times more power than a man who is loud and projecting and people are fearful to be around. So I want to share that with you, and I want to share how important I have found meditation per se. It's not the typical meditation where you sit in the lotus position and yogi out for hours. I respect and love that. But it's just short little snippets of how to be able to be in peace, in presence, and to be happy with the fact that it's possible. It is possible for everyone to do it. It's practice. It's just like the gym. And it slows down the world and slows down everything around you so you can really see what is instead of thinking about what the next attack is in life. Got to get my cues. My goal eventually, long-term goal, is to have a platform that men can speak to and be vulnerable and to be able to work through problems. I'm not a psychologist. I have a psychologist that I use, and anything that is hard, difficult, or someone needs more attention, I absolutely will not hesitate to be able to hand on information. I absolutely am not the sort of person who's going to try to make everything about me. It's all about the person in front of me that I'm looking at and listening to. And I just want to give you a space as a man. I want to give you the space to be able to feel comfortable to come onto this platform and talk, ask questions, and be vulnerable in the way that you believe vulnerable is. If a question of anything, if about your marriage or about, something you're holding in as a man or whatever it might be, come on this platform, share your comments. Now, I will stipulate, and very strongly, I strongly believe in this. I understand how things work. I understand the world. I understand they call them haters these days. I understand people won't understand my vision and they won't see it, and that is absolutely fine. I have no problem at all. But I will absolutely not condone slandering or belittling of a man who's being vulnerable. If anything of that pops up, I will just completely shut it down straight away, no questions asked. As men, we know it's hard enough to try to get words out and use our words. So that vulnerability to me is gold. And if people don't value that, that's also okay, but please don't come on this page for a slandering session and saying things and trying to make men feel like they're not men. Not everyone's ready for this journey of being able to find themselves and get into it. And that's okay. That's all good. It doesn't affect me at all. Your time will come. I believe it. So with that goal, I really want to make sure that this platform's important. I want to be able to make it to a stage where I'd love to do man fires. Have, if it gets big enough, do some man fires, have catch-ups where we can. Obviously, I'm in Australia, so fly to Australia if you want. But I'd love to be able to have spaces for men to be able to be themselves. And it's not always just going to be vulnerability. I'd love to do all sorts of things. But I'm going to see how this channel goes. I want to see how it all goes. I'm pouring my heart out to the world. I'm a man with a lot of love and a lot of curiosity and a huge amount of energy to be able to give people. I think it's a gift. Though it doesn't make me any more special than anyone else, but it definitely made me realise that I need to do this to be able to help men and also help myself. This is also it's almost like therapy for me to do this. I really enjoy this part of recording myself. I've never done this in my life. It's very, very awkward, but I love it. It feels really comfortable as well. So hopefully I see you on this channel, or hear you on this channel, or read some comments on this channel. I'd love to meet you any way possible. And yeah, I want to connect. I want to help you guys out. I want to help men with everything: exercise, stillness, presence, and masculinity. Understanding what masculine is. Because I thought masculine was something completely different. With each of my episodes, I'm going to try to leave a question at the end for you guys to think about, and put something in the comments below about your answer to that question. I just think it's a good way to be able to I want to interact with you guys. I don't want this just to be me talking and throwing out advice. Like, I want to know you. I want to know your story. I want to know maybe a question you want me to ask, or a subject you want me to talk on. That's really important to me. This is absolutely centered around the conglomerate of men, not just Chrisso. I just want to be the anchor point for men, for this channel, for the patient man. It's really important to me. So the question I'll leave you today is, what's one thing you've been carrying silently as a man that you wish someone would ask you about? What is something you've been holding silent as a man that you wish someone would ask you about? It's deep. It's a deep question. It's a really good question. I'll leave you with that. I love you all. Have a really good day.